you do realize that when you get arrested for something, the venue for proving your side.
I'm not trying to prove my
please?
side.
Can I finish?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. I let you talk. Now let me finish.
Okay.
The venue after you've been arrested for trying to convince a judge
Prove my
or jury
innocence. Right.
your innocence is in a criminal trial.
Right. I understand that completely.
Okay. So
That's not what I'm here for, though. I'm here to.
but that's what you're telling me.
I'm here. No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to press charges against Mr. Sipherd, 148.5, false police report. That's why I'm here. I'm here to report a crime.
Okay.
And this is the proof of the report of my crime, of the crime that was committed. I have proof of the crime that was committed. Right
Obviously, this is like way delved deeper into that, because this is the first time I've met you guys. I don't know.
It's definitely a lot deeper, because if that camera right there will be subpoenaed, and we will definitely be in court talking about this if you don't take the report. 100%.
Okay, you don't need to threaten me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just letting you know where this is at now.
Understand that?
I'm not threatening you.
That's exactly what that was, though.
No, that's what's going to happen.
I spoke to my sergeant before I came out here, and she provided me with an incident report.
Right.
And it wasn't a crime report.
Right.
So it was an incident report.
But
which
that's
means,
only because.
Can I finish?
Yes.
Which means that all he did was document things that you said. That's what an incident report is.
Are you talking about me getting arrested for providing cannabis?
I'm talking about this. I don't know anything about you getting arrested. This is the original report that you're speaking of. Officer Hills wrote it.
Okay.
He went out and talked to Mr. Sipherd. Is that how you say it, Sipherd?
Sipherd, yes.
He went out and talked to Mr. Sipherd.
Right.
And Deputy Hills did not write a crime report. He wrote an incident report, which
Right.
means he didn't put any crime charges on him.
Right, but he still lied to the cops, and I have proof. Okay. That was lies, and I have proof. There's actually a crime that was committed.
Okay. How can you prove something? How do you prove that?
He tells you himself in the text messages how well the medicine's working, how great it was.
Who tells you that?
Mr. Sipherd, the same guy that told you I was poisoning his kid.
You're saying that he was the one doing it?
No, I'm saying that
Nobody was poisoning.
Nobody was poisoning anybody. He went to the doctor, said, "Oh, it's working great." He went everywhere and said he flat out lied to you guys just to get me arrested.
Okay.
Flat out lied to you guys, and the proof is right here. There's doctor notes.
Okay. I'm not going to take any of that. What I can do, and what I've talked to Sergeant Schmidt about, is that if you guys are adamant, yeah, it is. It's my sergeant, Sergeant Schmidt, the deputy or sergeant you spoke about. If you guys are demanding and requesting a crime report be written, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write another incident report, just like the other deputy did.
Okay.
And it's going to be very short because
I
don't have any of the details. All it's going to have is you're Bryan Pello, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All it's going to have is you as being the reporting person, and you're going to write, and I'm going to reference this case, and say that in the narrative that you came here reporting that everything that Mr. Sipherd said to Deputy Hills on that day was false.
Okay. And
But you have documented proof. It's not a he said.
Okay, that's fine. You guys can hold on to that.
No,
for court.
you need to take that.
No,
with
you don't need to tell me what I'm going to do. I don't need to take that because that's your guys' documents for criminal court later. I'm not going to take that.
But what about So you're saying you're basically not going to do anything about it.
So then,
is that what you're saying?
So my question is,
You let me know when you guys are finished.
When Kevin gets arrested, is that the court you're talking about? We would bring that to his court to prove.
No,
that
you're gonna need this for your defense.
We're not here for that.
It
has nothing to do with that. My attorney's already got this.
Okay.
I'm here to report a crime.
He made a false police report.
148.5.
I'm gonna write an incident report because that's what my sergeant told me to write.
Okay, well maybe we should get
maybe we should have her come out because
that's up to you guys.
Let's have her come out.
The fact of the matter is
you just want to get her.
We can flat out prove a crime right here.
Okay.
So if you guys don't take this, you're saying you're not going to allow us to report this particular crime.
I can take it and I'll look it in the evidence, but I don't know if anybody's going to look at it.
Well, that's not up to you to decide.
That's correct.
Right, and it's really I'm not Houston. I'm not here to give you a hard time.
You got it right.
I'm only doing this because, first of all, the DA said that I can't file with them. I have to file. Okay. This particular crime has to be filed directly with you. Well, I believe that there is interagency corruption going on, and I believe that this has to go through.
That I'm involved in that?
No, I don't. I don't even know you.
Okay.
So I know that Detective Guaco lied when he arrested me. Said he even described the honey hash butane oil as golden, sticky, oily
Sticky,
substance.
sticky.
It was the jar that he has
Do you
in
have the
evidence.
charging document with you when you were
Yeah.
arrested?
Yeah, it's in here.
Can you? That's a big stack of papers.
It really is.
Do you
It's
know
all
where it
the-
is? Can you flip through
Yeah.
it?
She
real quick?
can, yeah.
It's Exhibit M.
I mean, if you want to keep recording, why don't you let him do that?
Yeah, it's Exhibit M.
Yeah, all I know is
I'm
this.
just curious to see what all the charges were from that day.
It's I can tell you, it's giving it to the minor. 1, cultivation is 2, and the 3rd charge is possession of and manufacture of honey hash butane oil.
A controlled
And that there was
substance.
over 1.5 pounds of it, and there's none.
Well,
Detective,
I have nothing to do with.
I know that.
Guaco,
I know,
I have
and
nothing to do with their investigation.
Guaco's gonna have a whole different thing for his life.
This deputy here, Deputy Hills, has nothing to do with Detective Guaco's investigation. This may have been the catalyst to start the
It
investigation.
is, yeah. He started it, and Guaco was the
But
investigator.
when we write incident reports, we don't intend them to become crimes later.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of incident as opposed
Right.
to charging.
Well, the whole purpose that I'm here for is I want it to be a crime.
I hear what you're saying. I'm
It
listening
needs to be
you.
a crime because it's right here. He lied to you guys flat out.
This is the,
I mean, he really played you guys for a fool. I think when all of this, everything gets worked out,
No, the charging document. Is there a charging
Oh, the
document?
warrant?
The arrest report.
I think that's in the warrant, maybe.
did I put, I don't know.
No, the warrant's.
Here, I'll flip through it while Sergeant Smith's talking to me. She's here. I'll flip through it.
Okay. Good.
Hi, Sergeant Smith. So, I think that we're having a little bit of confusion. Everybody's thinking that I'm here to free myself. That has nothing to do with it. A crime was committed against me. Specifically, a premeditated crime was committed against me. And this document proves that premeditated crime. And I'm here to press charges so you guys file the actual 148.5 crime against Mr. Sipherd, the guy that made the origination report.
Okay,
This,
what origination report? Is this the report my deputy's holding on to right here? This
yes,
one?
yep.
Okay. And I'm sure, I'm walking into this afterwards, but I'm sure my deputy explained to you that this is an incident report.
Right, but I'm not here on that report.
Okay.
He brought that in. I'm
Right.
not here for that.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you guys of a new crime. The crime is 148.5 false
Okay,
police
where-
report.
Where is that false police report?
It's the documentation's right there that proves it.
Is there a police report in there?
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Exhibit
But as
M.
far as I understand, this is the only police report that we have involving that incident.
Well,
Right, but I'm trying to start a new one that's completely
I
separate from
understand
this.
that, but there has to be a report first for
The
you to say-
initiation report, right?
That's an
What-
incident report. it's
What
not a police
initiation report are you talking
There is
about?
a,
I call that as a
Oh, it did.
Yeah, we gave him the number.
catalyst from Deputy Guaco
Exhibit M.
to start his investigation. What I'm trying to tell him is that Deputy Hills wrote that, and his intention was not for it to turn into a crime. But apparently, that's a document that they're saying that's a document that Detective Guaco used to do some kind of criminal case against him.
Okay.
Right, and we're not here on Guaco today either. We're just here on Mr. Sipherd's lie to you guys that was the catalyst to get me arrested, and that it was false. That's what we're here for.
It's fine. I can take it and look at it. It's fine.
Exhibit M.
It would definitely behoove you guys to look
Well,
at it.
How about we do this? We take an incident report based on that information. We book that under what he's claiming at this
A new
point.
case number.
A new
Yes.
case number
And
and
link it to that.
link it to this
That's what I
incident.
told him I was gonna do.
That's what we'll do.
And that's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to say you guys are going to go slam him into the corner and arrest him right now. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get the proper paperwork going in the proper directions. That's all we're trying to do.
So all we're gonna do is we are gonna file an incident report. We're gonna book that, and then that's all it's gonna be.
You're not going to send it to the DA? You're not going to actually do
Just-
any
just like-
investigation?
That's not up to us. I'm sure my deputies explained that to you. We don't make that decision. Just like this. This was
So-
not made. This was not.
so you guys-
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. Deputy Hills, when he took this report from you, it wasn't his intention to send it off for prosecution. It wasn't his intention to send it off.
But that's what happened, though.
Listen to me. We had this issue last week about her talking over to me and you keep interrupting me.
Okay.
If that's gonna happen, I'm gonna stop this conversation altogether, just like I hung up on her last week for that same situation, okay? That's ultimately what happened because this went to CPS, which CPS turned around and got us involved.
Right.
It was CPS's decision to get involved because of the children.
Right.
Whatever happened from there was based off of the district attorney investigations and CPS. It had nothing to do with deputies or anything like that. So what we will do is we will take an incident report, we will link it to this report, so that way when this case number is pulled in the future, whether you go to court on it in the future, whatever, now this information and your incident report that will be written will be linked to that.
Okay.
But it's not going to be up to us to send it directly to the DA tomorrow for prosecution, because there's no crime specific.
148.5.
That is not up to us. That is up to the DA.
So who gets this to the DA then?
It's up to records, up to the DA to pull it. So now you can go back to the DA, the person that you've been talking to at the courthouse or whatever, and say that we filed this information. It's up to them to pull it, and then they make the decision and then file the case.
So are you going to file it as a crime, or are you going to file it as an incident?
Incident.
Okay, but it's a crime.
That is not up to
But
us
it's
to
not
make that decision.
determined a crime
Again.
yet. Everything is an incident report.
So
They
what?
take
So
the incident
my question
report.
is
You can't, so here's the thing. This information here, based off of this is an incident report. This was not a crime report that was originated. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay, so we cannot prove that this was a crime by him filing it, because there's no crime here. This is just an incident report.
If
it went further for that, whatever happened in the investigation, that's all the big basis off of whatever exploded.
But I don't care about the rest of the investigation. I care that he went in and point blank broke law 148.5 and told you guys things that wasn't true.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. It's an actual crime. It's a real crime.
Well, what's in here that tells us that it's
The whole entire packet, everything.
okay? Well, like I said,
If you read the
This-
synopsis,
Officer Smith, if you just take 15 minutes to read the synopsis,
that's
you'll
not
know
up to
it.
me to determine what's true and what's not. I can't say that you're telling me what he's saying is false, and I'm not going to come up to him and say whatever he's telling me is false.
So I
It's not up to
I
me.
can't report this crime then. That's what you're saying.
You're reporting it as well. Listen.
No, I'm reporting a crime.
Okay, you're reporting a crime. That's fine, but you're reporting a crime based off of information that we can't determine whether a crime or not has occurred.
Right? So wouldn't you say, okay, well, this guy said that there's a crime. Mr. DA, I need you to take a look at this and determine if this is a crime or not. And you actually push it to the DA because you don't have the requirements that you need to actually say if it's a crime. So you need to give it to the DA so that you can say, Mr. DA, I can't tell if this is an actual crime or not, but I believe that you can, and we need to follow through with this because this guy says a crime was committed, so we need to actually see if a crime was committed, not just put it in the file.
that's
That's what I'm
documented
asking
proof.
you to do. I'm to actually report a crime because it is a crime.
So much in there.
Mr. Sipherd,
Yeah, let's see. So, okay, do you understand that he filed an incident report, which was not a crime report that listed you under no criminal matters? Do you understand that?
Right.
Yes or no? Do you understand?
I do understand.
Yes or no? Yes. Or
Yes,
no?
I do.
Okay. So we're gonna we'll do this. We're gonna take a 148.5 report.
Okay, perfect.
You're filing actual criminal charges against him.
That's great. I'm game.
Here's the thing. If
can
this
go.
all turns around,
It's not going to.
I'm saying, if
it's
this
not your
all
business, you can
turns
leave.
around and you're determined that you filed a false report, do you understand what's gonna happen?
yeah, we're good.
I absolutely
Yeah,
do.
'cause-
100%,
Because
Officer
we
Smith.
show
And
up with documents.
I thank you very much, Officer Smith.
So that's what
I'm
we're
gonna
doing.
use this for the report. Okay.
Okay.
I
So
was
just link it.
too busy
No, it's
taking
fine.
her out. So.
That's fine. So just a quick 148. He's claiming, based off of the information attached to the report, that it's a 148 based off
Yes,
of this incident.
absolutely.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I know it's just a misdemeanor, you guys. I know it's not even a big deal, but it is still a crime that I was heavily prosecuted for.
And it's
Heavily.
all lies.
And it's all lies.
But we're not the ones that
I-
determine
and I know
if
that.
it's lies or not.
And I know
Okay.
that. I
So
do.
by you telling me that it's a 148, you can't tell me that it's a 148 because I can't determine if it's a 148
Right.
or not.
But you can say, oh man, I actually believe this guy. It probably is a 148 and I can't determine
It's
that.
not,
So I'm
it's
going to give
not
it
up
to...
for me to say I believe you or not.
I know.
So don't put those words in my mouth.
But if I came in and said that I know somebody shot somebody else, you're going to actually report that crime, then what are you going to do? You're going to go investigate and then you're going to take it to the DA and let him do his job, right? Well, that's all I'm asking you to do in this case. That's all I'm asking you to do.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Officer Smith.
Copy. We're good. That's what it's going to be underneath that case number there. And what it'll do is there's a place for us to link previous reports, and I'll link this one to that so that whoever picks it up knows
Right.
that we're referring to this report as well.
And do you know when I can come back and actually get the report?
I don't know how long that
Actually, because it's gonna be a criminal matter, you're gonna have to wait until the DA gets it and it goes from
Okay.
there.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's great.
Okay?
Thank you guys very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you.